Good morning, Taurus Gemini. Welcome to Wildflower Garden Tarot. It is another incredibly gloomy day in rural Saskatchewan. So I'm continuing with my second round for 2021 of the zodiac readings, including the cusps, as you may have noticed. I'm a cusp myself. And so, obviously, I know that it's tough for cuspers. We get ignored a lot. And we're complicated. Very, very complicated. So, this round, the Mercury retrograde round of zodiac readings, I've decided to stick with the same deck for all the readings. Partially because this is a new deck to me and I'm learning it, so please be patient with me while I'm reading the book. And the videos are free, so I'm going with the Golden Tarot of the Renaissance, which is absolutely the most stunning deck. It is just so beautiful, and it shuffles just so lovely. And I will use, if needed, the Bitty Tarot. I call it the itty bitty tarot because it's so tiny, but I got this kind of travel size because it's so nice to shuffle in. And if needed for a third one, I'll use the Tattoo Tarot. Maybe I will, but Taurus Gemini, okay, so I'm doing the runes for you too. So I spend a lot of time prior to your readings, and I'll pull runes for you and see where you're going. And Taurus Gemini, ouch, you're really going through a hard time right now. We have a reverse Pertho, an Ichwas. I'll go through what this means for you. A Turatas. And a reverse Lagus. So overall, I'm seeing that you have had sudden loss, sudden misfortune. Pertho inverted indicates that you have been dealt a crushing blow. And because it is first in this reading, the runes are telling you to stop right now where you are and take a deep breath, get a lay of the land of where you are. In fact, this whole reading is like, be still. Be still in this. You have been put in this place for a reason. Pertho inverted at the beginning of a reading tells you, don't struggle. Don't freak out. Remain calm. And go with the flow. Ichwas is literally yew tree. It is the strength of the yew tree. It is in Scandinavian mythology linked to Odin hanging himself from the tree to gain knowledge. Knowledge at any cost. Knowledge that comes from suffering. So for Ichwas to come right after a reverse Pertho, it's reminding you that there is life after death. There is, and keep in mind, death can be the death of a relationship. It can be a physical death of somebody that was close to you. It can be the death of a relationship. It can be the death of a dream. It can be the death, of a job, of a career. It could be the death of your business. We are in COVID times and shit is getting really real and really hard right now. You know, it could be the death of something that you've been hoping for, you know, and holding on to. And suddenly there's this like sudden realization that no, that's not going to happen, right? So Ehwaz tells you to gain the wisdom, whatever wisdom you can from this. Okay? So reverse Pertho tells you stop what you're doing immediately. Catch your breath and get the lay of the land. Ehwaz says, from suffering, I'll gain knowledge. You know, first I need to catch my breath. First I need to stable myself. First I need, Spirit just like, Spirit is so kind. God is so good. Spirit's like, I need to cry this out and wipe my face. Wash my face. Look in the mirror, take a deep breath, and remind myself who I am. Ehwaz is ultimately a rune of progress. So it comes to tell you that you have passed through a phase and you're going on to the next cycle in your life. So be patient and be calm. Leave what you can behind and learn everything you can now. Because your moment is coming. Your true moment. What's really meant for you is on its way. This is, if you're wise in this time, you will learn what you need to learn and release what you need to release and embrace what you need to embrace so that you are ready. This is telling you that you are right now standing there naked and bleeding. So Ehwaz is the time where you start washing yourself off and putting on, you know, your underwear, your socks, your pants, your shirt, your boots, your armor, your helmet, your sword. Okay? There's a really interesting quote in the Bible, and I don't remember it now right offhand, but I know when I was going through this kind of time, and trust me, I know about this, and I've come out of it. This was a long time ago for me, but I've come out of it so much better. Like, so much better. And I look back at that time, it's like, oh my God, that was horrible. And I'm still recovering in some ways from that. But if I had stayed in that, I just look at that with such relief that I was forcibly removed from that situation. But in the Bible, I think if you just Googled the armor of God, right? The armor of God in the Bible, it really got me through some tough stuff. Anyway, I mean, runes come from a Viking tradition, right? So, you know, they're always like, oh, you know, they were always so this and so that and so brave. Even the most brave Vikings had their moments when their heart was broken, or when their dad passed away, or when their, you know, house burned down, right? What doesn't kill you, this is what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. Then Pertho comes. That's this one that's like a P. Pertho comes, and it's like, watch out. Because you have this strong Taurus tendency, right? Watch out that you don't strike out. That you don't, because Turataz is the giants in your life. It's related to Thor. And not Thor from the Marvel movies, but the real Thor. The Thor that was prone to losing his shit and being unpredictable. Or just suddenly, like, the frustration builds and you know, to poor consequences for Thor. So, don't force the issue. Right? And in conjunction, it comes with a reverse Laguz. Laguz is water. Laguz is, when it comes reverse, it's like you're fighting, don't fight against it. So it says what's going on, and it comes with warnings for you. And other readings, for other folks, it will come with encouragements or whatever. And this one's like, don't. We know you. We know you. That bullheadedness, that two minds, Gemini. Going back and forth, right? Lagos reversed is like you're frustrated and you're emotional and you're feeling like you're going around going through circles. But you need to control all these emotions now. Be still and learn. Be still and, you know, instead of fighting, put on your armor. Get your sword ready. So that when the moment comes, you are ready. You're ready to roll. You're ready to go. Okay? So, let's go to the tarot. Let's see what we've got going on. Oh, holy shit. I'm going to take these ones. So, Empress, like right off the bat. And intuitive. In this deck, the Seven of Cups is kind of like this blessing. Look at her face. Like, I'm not so sure. So you have this powerful you're an Empress. Powerful intuition. With powerful intuition. I'm just going to check. Because this deck has such different meanings, but in this one, I know the Seven of Cups refers to a very, revelations, discovery, supernatural vision, revelations, maybe. Can we get some clarification? Whoops, on the Seven of Cups. Justice. Okay, so, I mean, that's so, oh yeah. Justice and deception. It's like, I knew it. I knew this was coming. I knew it. I didn't want to see it. But here we are. Where they come from. This one I'm going to read. A lot of sword energy here, hey? I mean, because with Justice, she's holding a sword. Aren't these just so beautiful, by the way? There's her sword. There's her scales. Justice is weighing the scales because you've been deceived. See how it's going to your gut? See how different this is from the normal like seven in the Seven of Swords in the Rider-Waite. This one is, here it comes. I'm getting this right in the gut, right in the heart. I'm putting my head down a little bit to protect myself, but betrayal. Yeah, this one is betrayal. Oh, jeepers. Okay. Spirit just said to me, though, from the Lovers. So this may have come from a relationship breakdown. The Lovers isn't just like lovers of people, though, in this deck. The Lovers is attachment. Yeah, so it's about choices. It's about examinations, the breaking of contracts and unions, or about contracts and unions. Unfaithfulness, like in this, we can think unfaithfulness. Contract has been broken. Okay. Yeah, I know. Okay, from whom? Let's get a little bit more on this, Spirit. Is that what I want to ask? Okay, what is our Taurus Gemini to do now? Guidance for Taurus Gemini now. King of Wands. The King of Wands is, in this person, a creative, musical person, a fruitful person. Kind of calm. King of Wands. Honest and conscientious entrepreneur. Okay, can we get some clarification on that? What is Taurus Gemini to do? Oh, honest. Honest. Now, I need to get my camera so that you can see the cards. I put the King of Swords over here, and then I notice that both the Empress and Justice are looking, and the Eight of Cups are all looking in this direction. So this is maybe your past that you're healing from. Okay, Spirit, I just want to find out more about the fallout from this deception. Eight of Cups. Okay. Listening. In this deck, it's like listening. Being still. Listening. See, that's like a little angel. That's Spirit. Listen, and look at how intense he is. Or she is. I'm wondering if some of you may have lost a child. Or had a miscarriage. Eight of Chalices in this deck is listening, taking time to listen to your intuition, to just as it also is that there's upcoming, or that this is from family. There's a message coming in, or a message has come in. So you've got messages coming in. So like the runes have said, you know, take this time and it's so funny because I look at this Empress, it's like, who the fuck is he? Did he fuck me over? Like, I'm so far out of his league. Are you fucking kidding me? So, I mean, for an Empress to be deceived and lied to and cheated on is like, are you kidding? And it makes her question everything. Now she has to be still. Yeah. The season's changing. She needs to be still and listen to these incoming messages. Season's changed. Things are going to come in. Yeah, here's Queen of Wands. So, season's changed. Okay. You know what? I'm just going to get some clarification. Oh, no, I don't need to. In this deck, the Queen of Wands, for some reason, is a single woman. She's ready to move on. See how, like, this cherub is like, woohoo, she's going to move on. Okay, I'm going to use this deck now. Okay, Spirit, tell us about this. This is the moment coming in. This is it. The season's changed. You know how the runes said, be still, be quiet, don't freak out. Learn your lessons from this. Put on your armor, because then you'll be ready when the moment's changed. Well, the messages are coming in. The moment's about to change. Okay, what's going on with these two? Taurus and Gemini and their person. Taurus, whoo. Oh. 5 of Swords. And a Knight of Wands. Okay. And the Moon underneath. Now, interestingly, this says, with this King of Wands, that a trust has been broken. You have been engaged with a win-lose conflict, acting in competition. Look for common ground or seek forgiveness to move forward. Because the Knight of Wands is coming in, and there are things to be revealed. Oh, now, this is getting dicey. This is getting interesting. This may not be a relationship you're looking forward to. This is a relationship that you fucking left. You have been deceived. Things were revealed. Tell me about this King of Wands, then, Spirit. He's a cheater. Okay. I mean, the King of Wands is like a very sexual man, as is the Knight of Wands. I didn't take that because it was like a big glob. Okay, tell us there. The Magician. Interesting. It is Mercury retrograde. Okay. All right. The Knight of Wands, for a moment, I thought was this man that you had cheated on. Oh, okay. Okay, 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 okay. Okay. Huh. Okay. Spirit is just trying to clear this up for me. The Knight of Wands is somebody that you're looking at, but you have a hard time trusting him because your instinct is that he is going to cheat on you. Maybe he has a reputation for that, and which is not what you're looking for. But he's very anxious to come in. Very anxious to come in with you and leave it all behind. Now the moon can sometimes mean, the moon can sometimes, some readers see this as a very negative card. I don't, because we manifest under the moon. A lot of the things that we do are by the moon. Time, okay, timing. Timing. We time things by the moon. Where I am in Saskatchewan, we're very involved in First Nations culture, many of us that aren't racist. My son is half Cree. In First Nations culture, the moon is, like tarot, is very connected to woman time. And in the moon time, it's our strongest time. When we have our period, it's called moon time. And those times the women in their moon time are not allowed in sweats or ceremonies. Because they're so powerful, it takes away from this masculine kind of ceremony. So in this reading, Spirit tells me the time is right for you. What you have been manifesting in this quiet time of Pertho and Ihwaz and collecting is that you can overcome all these things. You're an empress, so you can gather together fire. Plus, you're two of these signs, right? So you can gather together, you know, fire, water, earth, and air. Recognize, too, that the King of Wands has battled himself and has learned his lesson. You're both coming into this a little wounded. But see, what comes out is this Ten of Cups, life. Together, you can acknowledge that you're both wounded. You're both, and I mean, here's marriage. It's twin flames. So, you know, Taurus Gemini, to make this work with this guy, you really need to, you know, have done your homework so that you can trust what's coming in and be ready for when the season changes. I really love this card too. It's so beautiful. The season's changed. The season's changed. Oh, I opened it up. I shouldn't have closed it. They just said to open it up. Where did it go now? I opened it up and I saw the Emperor there. The season's changed and he can level up to meet your expectations. This is marriage and happy family life. Ultimately. But the runes say first, you know, I don't know what stage you're in. You could be at various stages in this. But if you don't freak out, if you don't, you know, Lagoose reversed is like you're stuck in water and you're out of your depth and you start splashing too hard. If you start splashing too hard, you're going to drown. It is the dark side of water. At the same time, we will die without water. We need water, right? So, Taurus Gemini, it's Mercury retrograde. I have a strong feeling that this King of Wands is from your past. And you may, you know, have known him for a long time and always thought of him. The word skullduggery just came in my head. But he has been through it too and has matured. Based on these runes too, I would take my time with this connection. There's no rush. There is nothing in any of this other than the seasons change. But the seasons changed for you to even consider, you know, a connection, a romantic connection. Okay, I'm just going to check here really quick. For the Gemini, or Taurus Gemini. I mean, Taurus Gemini is a complex cusp. They all are, actually. Taurus Gemini with this King of Wands. Oh, there's a straight there. Taurus Gemini. Taurus Gemini with the King of Wands. What does the Taurus Gemini folks need to know? Maybe they just don't want me to. But worth waiting for. There's a whole bunch here though. See, I'm just awkward this morning. Mercury retrograde too is like weird. So it is a time when people do come into your present from your past. It's up to you to decide if what they offer is crumbs or steak and lobster. Okay? Okay. Nothing's coming out. Worth waiting for again at the bottom. I don't know why. I don't know. Maybe we're not supposed to do this. We'll see. If nothing comes out, then nothing comes out. Taurus Gemini and this King of Wands. Yeah, so new love. Okay, soulmate. It's safe for you to love again. So finances and career, you might feel like he is a little beneath you, but you have romantic feelings that are worth exploring. He will be your soulmate. It's a new love. And open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. All right? So, with that, have a good day. Have a good cycle. Don't freak out. Get yourself dressed in the armor of God. So, you know, that you do, your decisions that you make going forward are good decisions. And, oh, Spirit just said, don't make decisions based on fear. Listen to me. Make your decisions based on meditations under the moon. Don't struggle and don't manipulate situations. Just see what comes in. When you trust, when you give it to God and you trust that and you do what Lagoose wants you to do, you float instead of struggle and try to manipulate and try to force things, which you're prone to do. I mean, you're an Empress, Taurus Gemini. If you just say, you know what, I release my attachment to outcome in this. God, just, I don't know what to do. Show me the way. And this guy comes in. And it feels right. And your gut at first might be scared, but it feels right. Then, you know, you think it through. But that's my advice to you. Okay? But if you're in this time right now where the shit is just hitting the fan, right? If you're in this reverse Pertho time now, then don't struggle and don't try to make any big moves. Just catch your breath and give yourself a break. Catch your breath and give yourself a break. Okay? All right.